This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on the second-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Hoosiers will kick this away to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Oregon Ducks will get the first crack on offense today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them, and they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
First down here for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Moore. Hit as he released it. Catch made, a lot of space now. Oh, he breaks free, still going. We finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Man, they got exactly the right coverage early in this game that they were looking for. They found the matchup, and they hit a big one early.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Second down now after the sack. And the back goes in motion. Second down. Trapped again in the pocket.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. A deep shot to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
The Ducks will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Kick goes out of bounds. They'll spot the ball near the 20-yard line. So Indiana's offense gets their first crack now. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football around the country they want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
This home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pressure is coming. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. It's a quarterback keeper. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on 3rd down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
The Hoosiers will bring their punt team onto the field. Returner tackled by this punt coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. And that run produces a decent gain.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Moore. Defense is coming after him. Makes the grab, it's Bryant. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback drops back. Grab behind the line. It's Bryant. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. That's caught. It's Moore. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down.
Fourth down RPO. He throws it to the right. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be first and goal at the 7.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
The Ducks looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Looking to throw it deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. He has 1st down yardage at the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside line.
Sack on 1st down. It's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Incompletion brings up 3rd down for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the run here, lets it go.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what the decision is on 4th down coming up.
And the Hoosiers will bring their punt team onto the field. On for his 2nd punt of the game. His first one was a beauty. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Let's see if he can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Grab down the middle. It's Bryant. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Back to pass. It's Moore. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a 1st down.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's running out of time here. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
And the Ducks will line up to boot it away. On he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Throws to the tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Bringing pressure. He's going to take off here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
The Hoosiers will have to kick it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Punt over the middle. It's Moore.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Offense getting set up. Here's skin down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And some big plays through the air have been a big part of the story so far. These receivers have shown up today. They've flipped into the field and ready now for the 2nd period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Well, another sack. You know, as the offensive coordinator, you're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times, and you should focus more on preserving the lead.
The Ducks will line up to kick it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. This is an absolute boomer of a punt. He'll field the punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together with this drive? Grab down the middle. It's Hemby. Makes the defender miss. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Dropping back, it's Mendoza. The sure hands, it's Williams. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. And they'll run it with the draw play. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here's the 2nd down play. A quick throw out left, complete. And the Hoosiers looking to keep this drive moving. Now here comes the bunch formation. Handing off on the draw play. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback keeps the football. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Fire to the right side, complete. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
He'll hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it with room to run. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Ducks pick up enough yards to keep this drive rolling. To the air. It's Moore. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much they would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Ducks. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's a short completion of the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass, it's Mendoza. With the catch, it's Cooper. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. It's 2nd down after that completion. Looking to throw yet again. Grab behind the line. It's Hemby. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Back to throw. It's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Caught behind the line. It's Moore. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the catch downfield. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Ducks hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. First and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon! This offense really clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Ball handed off. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. The pocket breaking down. grab near the sticks. It's Williams. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
He's going to take off. Makes the catch downfield. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Cooper. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
And the Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a right now to cut into this big lead. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a 1st down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. QB decides to keep it here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a 1st down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. Powering through a tackle. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Misses the receiver, incomplete. It's second and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. To the air. It's Mendoza. He's looking deep here. He's got it near the end zone. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now, first and goal.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Hoosiers will line up now. It's first and goal. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They begin with a quick throw to the left. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Takes the handoff. It's Hughes. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Important third down play coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
With the catch, it's Casper.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Takes the toss and heads left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
The Ducks will line up to punt it away. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. He's got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, good push up front here, and this back, I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
That completion sets up a second down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I think that's really good recognition there by the quarterback and offensive coordinator, the defensive lineman. They go with the touch pass, and the execution is solid. They'll reset the downs after picking up the first.
And the Hoosiers with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Short pass, finds the tight end. Come to the line for second down and very short now. On the ground, it's Hemby. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football, seeing positive yards, until that stop right there by the defense.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. Pressure is coming. Catch made by the tight end. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
The Hoosiers looking to cash in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Hemby. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
A completion makes it second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to throw again. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Out comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 34-yard try. And the field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. To throw, it's Moore. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
They're backed up, 2nd and long at the 19. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Bryant. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he dumps it off to the tight end. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. You talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The Ducks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Quarterback still with the football. Stopped right there at the line with no gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a 2nd down. To throw, it's Moore. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets them up first down from the 31.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the quarterback keeps it here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quick throw over the middle. Caught near the goal line. Ball down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
That's a hat trick. 3 touchdowns in the game now for this running back and the defense. They just haven't had an answer for him today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 for the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. On 1st down, it's play action. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
But if somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Caught over the middle. It's Bryant. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys
guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Play action here on first down. Short throw complete to the tight end.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Now it's second down here. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Grabbed by the receiver. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense.
Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Caught in the backfield. It's Casper. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Second down after that previous play. A play action, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, it's been all passing all the time on this drive. This guy's 5 for 5, and now they're sitting at first and goal.
And the Ducks looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
Now the all-important extra point. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense will try to recover now. It's second and 12. Dropping back. It's Mendoza. Bringing pressure. Has the first, still on the move. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. It's a quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Indiana. Still no answer for this offense.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes the lead 11, 35-24. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Grinding away on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Crucial third down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Ducks will have to kick this away. Hunter getting a workout here, on for the 5th time today. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Looking for some space. It's Pemby. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pulls it in. It's Pemby. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision. Can he make it to the marker? He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on 3rd down. It'll bring up 4th down, and right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They got to call their best 4th and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Crowd trying to help out here on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. And the Hoosiers line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Throws to the tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Tackled right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Throwing off play action. Caught quickly. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Pass rush swarming him again.
Well, it was already a long shot, down a couple scores with under 2 minutes to go, but after back-to-back sacks, this 4th down seems like a price too steep to pay.
So down by multiple possessions here, the offense will try to convert here on 4th down. He's looking to throw. Catch made in space, look out. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.